Welcome to my debate-style academic discussion posting for this week. My name is Jackie Vincent, and I will be taking the position that violence in the media causes desensitization and contributes to aggressive behaviors. For the purposes of my section of the proponent's argument, I would like to take a few minutes to speak out on a subject that affects me as a young educator in the heart of the inner city. I also raise my family in the city I teach as well. My community is predominantly Hispanic. The middle school and high school I teach in are 90% Hispanic. Only 10% of the total student population come from English-only homes. I love and embrace the Latino culture. It is vibrant, passionate, and deeply spiritual. However, there is a darker side that plagues many Latino communities, and that is gang violence. Gang violence is prevalent right outside my door. Just 2 months ago, we had a shooting right on my street. It was truly like a scene out of a popular video game, Grand Theft Auto. A lady down the street was evicted from her apartment, and in retaliation against the landlord, her boyfriend shot up the whole tenement house in the middle of the day. I am so thankful my son was not home at that time. It was an unbelievable scene, however. Given the heightened violent society we live in, it is not surprising. Gun violence disproportionately marks the Hispanic community, particularly young Latinos, who are more likely than non-Hispanics to die at the hands of a stranger. Settling arguments with violence is often glorified on the big screen and right at home on our smartphones and television programs. Homicide is the second leading cause of death for Hispanic youth ages 15 to 24. That is right around the age group I teach in middle and high school. Hispanic victims are more likely to be killed by a stranger than the national average, so says the Violence Policy Center. One horrifying statistic states that between 1999 and 2013, more than 47,000 Hispanics were killed with guns in the United States. That's an average of 3,000 deaths annually. A large amount of gun violence is glorified in cartoons and comedic shows on Spanish television channels. Many people turn to telenovelas, Spanish soap operas, to look at a glorified version of life in Europe, not in America, where countless number of immigrants struggle to make a living, and often their children fall victim to the lure of street gangs. Another issue is the excessively violent and real video games that I mentioned earlier, Grand Theft Auto, where you receive points for stealing cars, and prostituting women, all horrifying things that have been turned into games.